Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Well, I think for Washington, they performed at a level well below what I thought they were capable of. I mean, I expected a much, much better showing out of them.
You're not the only one who thought that, Clark. I mean, even if they weren't going to be an elite team, I think most people felt they would at least be competitive and solid, but they are really struggling.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Robert Covington, also the beast out there, and it's Young in at power forward. And stolen by Barnes. Beal dishes the Wall. Blocked. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Covington passes to Barker. Young against Wall. Passes it to Kim. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Horford. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Dallas.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Wall's shot is off.
The defender had the position and the height. Even when you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome that.
Fades. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Beal kicks to Horford. Beal dishes the Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws here for the night.
John Wall at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so John Wall nails both of them.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Here's the beast. He's coming off a 34-point game against Dallas.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways. Now, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Wall passes to Beal. Into Horford. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
This was a good matchup for them last season. They came out on top in each of the 2 games they played against them.
The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Wall. Kicks to Beal. Launches a 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Thank you, Doris. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. With a break in the action. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Clippers in second.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Now here's Nance, right now averaging 7 points a game. Singleton kicks to Thabit. No luck. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. All with it, picked up by Singleton. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Rebounded by Chambers.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here is Singleton. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Wall, that's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And here's Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Here's Chambers. Feeds to Temple. Nance dishes to Singleton. Nance passes to Temple. Clippers moving the ball around. That's tipped. Wall with the steal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wall's got 9.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Here's Nance. Pops in the layup for 2.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
For Washington, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Beal kicks to Barnes. Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. 3-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Wall's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
There's a good screen. The pass to Chambers. That one rolling around and runs out.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Wall attacking. Blocked. And they get it back. And Nance kicks to Singleton. Back to Nance. Singleton in the corner. And he dunks it down.
Whoa. That'll wake hook you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Now here's Beal. His last outing with 20 points. Poked loose. And here comes the break. Here's Lue, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
They set the screen. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. Now Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Nance against Wall. Williams passes to Nance. Back to Williams. Over to the wing. Here's Covington, covered by Barnes. So they take the lead. Covington's got his second basket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Wall. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
You know, he was getting fouled time and again in that game, really delivering from the free throw line. Made a major contribution there. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's for straight buckets now at the rim.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And Los Angeles with some changes.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. First in rebounding, first in field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats, talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Larkin dishes to Gibson. Feeds it to Larkin. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harkless. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that time, also a missed shot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game. And
hammer time! Wow. Hammer time!
And I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
The feed to Harkless. Dishes to Gibson. Pass to Harkless. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Larkin. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Larkin's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
1:57 left to play in the first. Chambers can't make the basket.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 7 points a game. He kicks to Harkless. Gibson setting the pick for Harkless. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Tim. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Larkin. He dishes it to Seraphin. Brewer with the steal. He feeds it to Singleton. There's a screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 7. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Larkin. There's the dish to Harkless. 5 on the clock. With the shot. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got his second bucket. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Brewer. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Singleton. Here's the Beast. Here's Chambers. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Corey Chambers.
Good as it goes. No good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
We've got Mo Harkless. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Screen by Young. Nance with it to the right side. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Larkin. Kicks it to Gibson. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Nance outside. Lou passes to Nance. Clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Clippers, number 1. In 4th, the Wizards.
Forget about what happened last year. Forget what may happen the rest of this year. These guys have settled into a great shooting rhythm over the last month, and both teams hope it continues.
That free throw good from Nance. Washington making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Harkless. Beal comes in for Bogdanovich. And John Wall subbed in for Larkin. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 12. Outside, Wall. Gibson setting the pick for Wall. Now the pass to Gibson. Feeds it to Beal. And it's Wall in the corner. Goes up the baseline. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Will it go? Here's Gibson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrows.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
And Nance kicks to Covington. Nance outside. Pass to Covington. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Look at what Covington has done so far. He has 9 points and a steal.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Free throw drops for Covington.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And Washington making a change here. Horford's checked in. And both free throws good for Covington.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wall dishes to Barnes. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the Conference. Jack right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
He misses the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. Clippers leading by 13. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. There's a good screen. Chambers the pass to Kim. That one wide left.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now the feed to Wall. Stolen. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second. Oh, look out!
Wow.
Chambers.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Horford sets a screen for Wall. Pass to Barnes. Dishes it to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. Good on the baseline, Jay. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kim. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Knicks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Wizards just need to take it a game at a time.
Checking out Washington, they've just confounded their hometown fans. I mean, this was not a team that was supposed to be on the bottom looking up.
Yeah, it's too bad for their fans because I think they felt like this would be a good season, one that they could be excited about and maybe even look to the future for even better times. But this has been a real struggle to this point.
Williams kicks to Temple. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for the Beast.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Doncic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Williams with the ball. Now Beal defending. Thabit kicks to Temple. Passes it to Kim. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Beast's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Wall draws the double. Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Inside.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Wizards trail by 13. Outside, Wall. Barnes sets a screen for Wall. He kicks it to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
He made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look. Sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Nance against Wall. Nance passes to Lou. Here's Covington. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. Here's Nance. That one rolling around and rims out. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Barnes. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
Wizards trail by 14. Wall dishes to Horford. He feeds it to Beal. Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Young, a screen on Wall. They set the pick. Nance passes to Lou. From past the arc. Rebound, Washington. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. He dishes it to Barnes. Kicks it to Horford. Fader on the way. No luck. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Lou. He's got 6. The dish to Nance. Nance a screen on Beal. The pass to Lou. Launches it. It's a hand on it. Al Horford with the rebound. Wizards trail by 12. Back to Wall. They set the pick. Feeds it to Barnes. The 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Wizards. Marcus is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Bogdanovich comes in for Beal, and it's Larkin in for John Wall. So, for the Clippers. Now, here's Brewer. D right on him. Here's Singleton, and he's good on the 3 ball. Singleton's got 10.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Pass to Larkin. And there's the feed to Harkless. Tries from 10, and that one's good.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Brewer passes to Chambers. And here is Brewer. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
Yeah, no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
There's the bucket. Good.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Brewer with the steal. Passes to Kim. Knocked away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. And you look at the Beast, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the three ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Clippers leading by 14. On the wing, Brewer. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Larkin. 109 left now here in the second. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
For Washington, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
That free throw missing. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Washington. That one misses. Clippers leading by 14. And Brewer kicks to Singleton. That's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Down low. Kim, the pass to Brewer. Goes back up. Tries yet again. They get the rebound. And finally, that one's good.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Larkin kicks to Harkless. Dishes it to Larkin. From about 16, and he knocks down the jumper. Larkin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Washington again with the bucket.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 14. And a chip.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with John Wall. And, John, you're really lighting it up out there with your jump shot. What is the reason behind shooting it more as opposed to driving it more?
Oh, I'm just trying to do what the defense give me. They're giving me my jump shot right now, and I'm in a good rhythm. You see if they help me, I'm looking to pass my teammates. I'm not going to try to force the issue. If I got the shot, I got to take, I'm going to do it. I know my team need me to do more tonight, and that's what I want to do. If I want to be a match player and franchise player, I got to take my team along with me. That's what I'm trying to do.
John.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the Beast. He's got 14 points and 3 assists.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got the Beast, also Robert Covington out there, and it's Young in at the four-man position. Here's Beal. Here's Horford. Rejected by Young, and they're able to recover. Wall dishes to Barnes. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Beal. Here's Covington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Covington's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Clippers. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Covington. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you.
A pull-up. There's the bucket. Good. Covington's got 18 points in the game.
That's been a great day for him. And if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Horford sets a screen for Wall. Kicks it to Horford. He feeds it to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. A solo fast break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
And it's good.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
The kick out to Young. Young left side. The pass to Barker. And Young, here we go. He dishes it to Covington. Shot clock at 3. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And he gets it to go. Young's got his first basket of... the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Washington calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Wall against Nance. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. And that misses everything.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
They set the pick. Here's Runchich, uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Here's Nance. Here's the beat. Washington with the rebound. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Barnes against Chambers. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And Wall kicks to Beal. Now Horford, averaging 18 points a game. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Substitution for Wizards. Taj Gibson.
Gibson setting a pick for Horford. Clock at 6. There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nance, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Wall passes to Gibson. Rebounded by Temple.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup lines.
Nance against Beal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Free throw good, Beal. Clippers leading by 15. Nance dishes to Singleton. They set the screen. Williams for 3. Washington with the rebound. Wall's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks to Gibson. Beal the pass to Wall. Beal dishes to Wall. Gibson with the screen on Nance. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Singleton with it. Now Beal defending. Singleton kicks to Nance. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. And the basket by Singleton. Singleton's got 13 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Washington calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
See the stat sheet here on John Wall. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. He was 9th in shooting percentage, 12th in assists. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Barnes grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 18. Gibson setting a pick for Wall. It's Beal on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Number 5 is John Wall.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. That's not lost on these guys. It's all about team basketball with them.
You know, Steve, the court vision all of these players possess is outstanding. That, to me, is the most important attribute an effective point guard can have, and they all have it in spades.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Covington's shot is off.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Wall passes to Horford. Barnes against Williams. Barnes dishes to Wall. Feeds it to Beal. Knocks it loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Kim. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Clippers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good for the Wizards. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Horford. Maurice Harkless comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Larkin in for Beal. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 19. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Now here's Seraphin. Defense is right there. Harkless off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 19. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Lou, and he banks in the layup. Lou's got 8.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Here's Larkin. 6 points for him. The dish to Harkless. Taken away. Here's the Beast, and plenty of contact. On the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Washington called for the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for John. Wall. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Larkin kicks to Bogdanovich. Right wing. Harkless the pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket. Here's the Beast. He's got 20. Top the key, Brewer. Pass to Chambers. Clippers moving the ball around. And he gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Clippers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Golden State, 8.5 games behind them.
You know, I think for the Clippers, they've been effective in just about every aspect of the game. I mean, you can't find too many things that they do wrong. They're a very complete team.
Which is exactly why they've been able to maintain their status, Clark, as one of the favorites for the NBA title this season. I mean, there's no easy way out against this club on a nightly basis. I mean, they're talented, they execute, they're well coached. That's why they are who they are.
There's the pick. Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded closely, and the basket by Singleton. Washington has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Harkless kicks to Gibson. From the baseline. The shot is off.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint. And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Singleton dishes to Brewer. Cannot hit. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's the Beast. He's got 20. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beast's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Larkin, the pass to Harkless. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Serafin. And they convert it last on a attempt number 3. Los Angeles calls timeout. Young checked in for Chambers. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's the Beast. 22 points for him. Passes it to Nichols. The tray. And Harkless pulls it down. Washington shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Count the bucket. Larkin's got 10 points in the game.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one.
Patty cake, I'm the bagels man. I bake them cookies.
Now here's Nance. Harrison Barnes is out there with Kevin Serafin. Then there's Horford. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Larkin in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
At the line for the Clippers, Robert Covington. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. John Wall's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Covington. The Wizards shooting 43% from the floor. Outside, Wall. The feed to Barnes. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Blues got his 3rd rebound on the night. Beal with the steal. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And Wall kicks to Horford. Dishes it to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Nance outside. Pass to Temple. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Nobody near Barnes. The Wizards with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Covington in the corner. Back to Nance. Here's Temple, guarded by Horford. Temple can't get it to go.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
So both teams making some changes here.
Clippers substitution. Tomas Barker.
They set the pick. Left side, Nance. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Covington's shot is off.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Wall dishes to Barnes. They need this one. And again, Washington, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And the pass to Lou. Nance outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
So both teams changing it up here. And that one misses. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from Long range. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Outside Williams, kicks to Singleton. Rebound, Washington. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wall passes to Beal. To the paint, here's Brunčić. Outside for Beal. Fires the three. Rebound by Singleton. Clippers leading by 23. They set the pick. He feeds it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Parker. He dishes it to Brewer. Hits it from three-point range.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
He kicks it to Singleton. No good. Gortat with the defensive effort.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Brewer. Boom, he jams it straight down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Singleton. Here's Parker. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
To the inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brewer with the ball. To the right side. Singleton kicks to Brewer. That is good. Brewer's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks. It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead them with a pass like that one.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Gortat with the screen for Wall. Lets it go with a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Williams has got 3. Rebounds so far in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. Harkless is checked in for the Wizards. McDaniels comes in for Bradley Beal. For the Clippers, here's Temple. Passes it to Chambers. Here's Covington. And the layup's good off the glass. Covington's got 10 points in just the second half.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's McDaniels, defended by Chambers. Pass to McDaniels, down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. 6 points here for Harkless. And here are the Clippers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Kim, the pass to Temple. Here's the Beast. Chambers with a screen on Gortat. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
The Wizards shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. To the left wing. The Clippers grab the miss. The Beasts got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nichols passes to Chambers. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Here's Wall. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
First personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Chambers. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Washington. Bogdanovich comes in for John Wall. Chambers hits them both. Here's McDaniels from the arc. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
To the wing right side. Here's Harkless. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Los Angeles guys shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Kim. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Beasts got 26.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
That is not an easy shot. Right. There, he had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow 3, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
And the Clippers call time here. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. On the wing, Brewer. The dish to Nance. The feed to Thabit. Wizard shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Left side, Nance. Singleton dishes to Nance. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Singleton kicks to Brewer. And the three ball is good. Brewer's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now the pass to McDaniels. There's a screen by Gortat. He used that pick just right. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Dishes to Singleton. On the wing, Brewer. Right wing. Jacks up a three. And the basket by Singleton.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Clippers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times...
Yeah. Like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And, Steve, when it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the Beast. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's McDaniels, covered by Nance. A nice shot by McDaniels.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nance. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some days...